It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
Oh, you came up, you
at the goal
stupid bitch.
line. And able to get this out to the 25.
What the fuck is up my damn Discord? There it go. I see.
Who?
He Eagles fan. That's Bully.
Oh, he said the Eagles.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he said the Cowboys.
That's Bully.
Dennis, how are you?
No, Bully's the Eagles fan.
The other
Q is the Cowboys fan, and Weedy don't talk. Q and Bully.
last one I be talking shit.
No, that's Q. Weedy don't say nothing. That's the motherfucker from Montana. Weedy talk, he lose, so he'll mute the TV so he can't hear me. Bully and Q the only three. Q stopped talking after a while. Bully the only one that talked the whole game.
It's Brian Robinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll run again here with Robinson.
I should have cut it inside.
Not as productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, here's Howell. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I got a quarterback now, bro.
One of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found. He's
young and experienced a little bit, but I got a quarterback.
Use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Robinson will try to pick it up.
Good
They'll
beat.
be marked inches short. No gain on the play. That's going to lead them to 4th down. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll go. It's Gibson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
Well, that's what's called being aggressive right there. But I don't know that it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message. Hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, trying to let them know he believes in them as well.
I like it. Your first drive of the game in plus territory. Be aggressive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well.
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr., his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders,
we want to establish that run game.
They're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
All right, D, let's go. Oh, Bully coming out 3 wide early.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, but the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Well, this defense for the Commanders, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Come on.
Hurts throw here pulled in by Beasley. Short completion, just 4 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Hurts.
Ooh.
Going to be made at the 38. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's
all right,
good for
getting out of that.
21 yards and a first down.
That's too much yards.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Another run with Sanders. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Ooh, good throw.
Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Do this shit again. Everything switches on the fucking floor.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll try the left side with Gibson. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 13 yards there and a Washington first.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
A give to Gibson running right. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And the Eagles with a dime look. 6 DBs on 3rd down. Gibson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run this one right with Robinson. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 58 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
We still on schedule. We still on schedule. We still on schedule. 4 yards.
When you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Powell's thrown into the hands of McLaurin. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. They'll run with Gibson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Commanders have taken the lead. Sly on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the drive will
All right, fellas, come on. Come on.
Scott is going to stay in the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
How you fight through them blocks, boy.
But if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive.
Give me the pick. Give me the pick.
Your opponent, and that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Here's Hurts to throw. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Gainwell. This will be stopped.
Come on now, fellas. That we can't give up.
8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Eight yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing is Hurts. Out route pass complete to Goddard. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Hurts fighting Goddard there. First down, Philadelphia.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On first down, Hurts.
Thank you. I knew I was going to get one on.
Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are, positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
What we got to do is not fuck it up. We got 3 points on the board already. 3 timeouts. 45 seconds.
Throwing here, Howell. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. Eluding the pressure right. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4.
Yeah, he can scoot now.
Out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And it's now 21-7. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play.
Ooh, come on. Oh, boy. Bully, you keep trying to throw that seam route, you're going to get fucked up, bro.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final.
I'm going to take the next one.
Throw it again. Throw it again.
24 seconds to go in this first half.
See
One play has got past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Benjamin St. Jude. And the Commanders take possession of the football. Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing
We
real
come
hard
up.
to try and get something more.
16 seconds. We got 3.
Right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Howell's throw complete to Dotson. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Powell to the air on 1st and 10. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And now we'll get a late timeout.
Yo, almost got there. Almost got there. Almost. This close. To the 1. One more little wiggle. He scooted in there.
Seconds to go in the half. Here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. Sly able to put this one through. And they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
So we've reached halftime here in our nation's capital with the Commanders on top. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter.
Hey, you need a backup? I'm about to cut Carson Wentz.
Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
I'm about to cut Carson Wentz. You need a backup? Y'all drafted him.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to mind,
good cutback.
you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that
all right, fellas,
3-score drive?
You gotta stop that shit.
Play sheet for any of those coordinators, they just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested.
You gotta stop that shit. He think he found something.
And then maybe that'll carry over.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. 51 yards on the ground for him so far.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
They'll try and run forward Sanders.
If he didn't pick that block up.
Yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short, that's what you're supposed to do. Like you said, old school, smash mouth.
Good way to get back on. Good way to get back. Good way to get back. Good way to stay on Johnson.
Give him 30 yards there. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
And he's going to push his way.
He's chewing up the clock. That's what we want.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Looking to throw. And his pass incomplete. Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. And they'll try and run for it with Gainwell.
Nope. Nope.
A 2-yard pickup leads to
nope.
4th and 1.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Oh, come on. I couldn't set that shit up.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll buy some, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down.
Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
After the sack on 1st down, Hurts
Get up. Get up, boy. Let's go.
And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. A little careless with the football.
Chew that clock up. We got some work to do.
Last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
For the play fake, and now here's how to throw it.
Oh, that was it.
Complete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little
Damn,
bit.
that was it.
Completion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Robinson up the middle. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Howell. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open. He finds a way to pick up the 1st down.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 34. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. Gibson here running out of the gun. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front. And it's not just the offensive line. It's
touchdown. Jahan Dotson with his 1st career NFL touchdown. And the Commanders are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. The extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 24. Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away.
Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this was pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
Had that sniffed out.
Gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll drop to throw. And he's got his man here, Beasley. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 29-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 76 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 11 yards on the pickup there.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
You're being crazy. Stop being crazy.
They'll look to throw here. Flush to his right. And he'll just chuck this one. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll try and throw for it.
Oh.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
touchdown grab.
Come on, boy, you can do it.
Pays off with 6 points.
You got time?
Hurts will throw. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive.
They're going to try. Yeah, onside kick like a dumbass.
That's not dumb. That's
The
smart.
dumbest shit is going to give me short field.
No, because he gonna be.
He ain't been able to stop my offense all game.
But he gonna get it. He gonna get the onside kick.
All right.
Watch.
You can be my wife if you want to.
Watch.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get
Wow.
this one back. And this is going to be covered up by Washington. The fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought
Kept
analytics
talking
into
to
the
you.
game.
You keep looking over here.
I know what to do. All I got to do is run and hit the first 2 niggas. They can't get the ball. My dude comes behind me and pick the ball up.
The team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that's
Certain way you got to kick that.
anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game.
I need 200 rushing yards, and I ain't close.
Empirical.
On the give, here's Robinson. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. It's a first down for Washington on a pickup of 11. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Robinson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Robinson. That he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Fourth down, Howell.
Damn it, you're killing me, Small. You're killing me.
Yeah, keep dudes. Who you gonna check? The tight end or wide receiver?
Third straight victory to start the campaign.
Gotta choose.
Oh, shit. Man, where was that? I can tell him how to beat you. I can tell him how to beat you.
Extra point
Not hard to beat.
is up and good, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Washington kick team back out there now as they will.
If I don't gotta throw it, I ain't gonna throw it. Run it down your throat.
And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
I got 2 backs. I don't got that same issue no more. I got 2 backs now.
The Eagles
Smart already got it.
set to begin their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would
I mean, the game already had them. I mean, we already got them in real life.
that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half was
I got Robinson and I got
copy of the first.
Gibson.
Yeah, that early lead was
Depending on who I'm playing, depends on who I use.
playing and partner. They do have some good though. This one is getting close to being over, and then try and hit the reset button
Get on the
starting
game
to
either. So I gotta do what we do in real life. I just stick to it. I don't do all that fancy bullshit.
That's what coach was trying to do.
Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Told you they gonna be there all game.
The contact brings up 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
What about Winston?
Because he's from that side of the world.
Play call here, 14
You
yards
think I'm doing this shit for the family and I'm not?
Thing.
I'm doing this shit for me.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Smith catches left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through
That's
to
the
the
thing.
end.
Nobody, if I have the shit on the base, ain't nobody coming.
A little bit with that last completion.
That's why I keep trying to tell these motherfuckers. If I go way out Hampton, ain't nobody coming. If I go way out Suffolk, ain't nobody coming. There's no point. People got to drive back. Your people ain't gonna come way out there. Why the fuck? First of all, ain't no clubs out there.
Just shy of the 40. They'll fake the give to Sanders. Now Hurts.
That ain't out there.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Good game, bro.
Victory here for the
Yeah, that shit is, you know, getting
so
no.
much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no